So we're taking a look at the Druid. Druid is another one of the OG heroes. Um, Always been a pretty solid deck. This is going to be the core Druid, and I'm not super high level on this. I don't think. I haven't played a ton of Druid, but I've played against a ton of Druid. So we're definitely going to keep Living Roots, and probably the Witchwood Apple as well. Okay. So Druid is all your nature stuff.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Exactly. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add these. So that gives us 2 1-cost 2/2s. Not a bad start. Treants are your best friend as a Druid. This is, from what I've seen, this is a very good early deck. So this thing we're gonna try our best not to kill. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting stuff out on the board. Druids they have the potential to be another zoo style deck. Very flood the board and buff it. Okay. Now, of course, there's other ways you can play Druid. Okay, he's already cursing me. This is probably not going to go well. So, this thing, give you an empty mana crystal. You spend all your mana turn 3, but I now have 4 for this turn, so next turn I'll have 5. And whatever we do, we're not going to kill this thing unless he forces it.
The citadel stands strong.
I'm not going to take that out either. I'm just going to keep hitting him in the face. I might take it out with... What'd you do? Okay, so now they have each other's? No, he just has this one. So that's some card draw off that. That's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out here. So now we have some spell damage. This will either deal 4 or 2. I'll take both of those options.
Your song will live on.
So 0 cost to give yourself +2.
Now how about...
And that summons what, a 3/3?
Where shall I strike?
I'm gonna take that 4/9 with taunt. And I'm gonna leave both of those alone. So with the Druid, you have a lot of high health minions, as you can see. So you don't really need to play aggressively on the board. You can kind of just hit the face and create problems for them to deal with themselves. Which is exactly what we're doing here. Shuffle 2 in, please. Okay.
Now how about...
So this will kill any of it, which I don't really want to do yet. Honestly, I'm just going to get a 7/7 out there. And I'm gonna take the health. And then we're just gonna keep on hitting him in the face. We do still have a +2 attack in our pocket. And we have 8 armor there, as well as +4 attack. So we can do 6 potential attack. 7. We should have lethal. Should. A lot can happen against the Death Knight. But we have it.
Well played.
Oh no, I didn't count my lethal correctly.
This'll be good.
So, Druid always has stuff in the back pocket, a lot of card draw. Pretty viable if you're just starting out, honestly. And you don't want something as par for the course, because typical early decks are going to be Mage and kind of want to say Warrior, but Warrior's gotten to the point now where it's a little bit more mid-tier. It obviously high tier as well. A good Warrior deck is nigh unbeatable. But Druid is not one that a lot of people pick up right off the bat.
The forest fights
But it's very viable and honestly kind of easy to play. Gain 2 mana crystals. It's at turn 5 though. I'm actually gonna get rid of all of this. I know we had some low cost cards, but yeah, I want something like that. That's awesome.
nature's blessings upon you.
I'm gonna summon the saplings. I'm gonna do this turn too. With the coin. Gain our empty mana crystal turn 2. Put us ahead of the curve even faster. But you can't argue with that. So next turn we will have 4 mana crystals. Which means we can play this and play both of the treants. Or one treant and do a hero power. Both good options. What do you do? Oh. Okay. Solar Eclipse and a Lunar Eclipse to your hand. I actually don't know what this card is. So we're going to find that out together. So there's no way I'm taking these things out this turn. I actually want to see what this guy does. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Your next spell this turn costs 2 less, and the next spell you cast this turn casts twice. Oh. Well, I don't have any more spell. Well, I have that spell. So they both only work this turn. Or the turn you play it on. My goodness, I'm sorry. Okay, so this guy is... I know I'm probably not playing the other spell, but I just gotta get rid of him. He's gotta go. I don't have another spell to cast. So I might as well save that. Even though it's gonna cost.
This'll be good.
Get this guy out of here. Start getting some board shutdown going. Only because of the taunts. We're about to start playing some much larger things. Probably the Druid of the Claw here. Summon him into a 4/9 taunt. Especially since he did that. So, another good thing to keep in mind about Druid is kind of similar to the Paladin, as well as obviously the Priest. You will get a lot of ways to heal, whether it be armor or actual healing. I'm going to turn into a taunt. I can mix these together and give myself 4 attack for free, or for 2 mana, but... Now this card, the Power of the Wild, give your minions +1/+1. It's very helpful. Or you can summon a 3/2 Panther, which is also pretty nice. And I think I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. And get this guy out there. Now we start going for the face. I'll take that damage myself, and that leaves 2 full health, very large taunts that are probably about to get buffed doubly, because I'm going to use the Solar Eclipse with it. I think. Or give your other minions +2/+2. He's a good kind of lifesaver card because of that summon 2/2 Treants with taunt. So this card is usually really annoying, but with these large health taunts right here and a lot of low damage, it's really not a problem. So there we go, we have some health restoration should we need it. However, I am going to do that, yeah. And now those are his problem. He can choose how to deal with those. And then we can, I mean, we don't even need to buff him again, but should say something get destroyed, say all we're left with is this 6/9 right here, somehow, then, boom, +2/+2, up to an 8. He's getting everything down like he's about to do a mass damage. Like a damage wave. Pretty sure we have it. You summon. Yeah, so that'll be 2 right there. Okay. I think... Oh, we won't be able to deal with it. Because it's going to summon a 3/3. So... yeah, we're going to add the dream cards. That could be cool. Don't really need it right now, but could be cool. And yeah. So we're still going to leave that taunt for him to deal with. He's going to have to use both minions or buff one. He's still going to have to inconvenience himself slightly to deal with that thing. Which is fine, because if we still have this with no taunts in the way, then we do have lethal as well.
The dark path is my destiny.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do that just to watch it happen. And there's perfect lethal. I'm actually liking Druid. Unless it's a Death Knight. If it's a Death Knight, I'm out. It's a Druid.
The forest fights back.
Terrible.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Yeah, I remember when I top decked that card. Oh yeah, let's get both of them out on there. Oh, you're playing a lot of stuff off the bat. This is a professional Druid right here. You know what? This makes my job easier. Just observe what they're doing.
This'll be good.
But they're about to hit me in the face anyway, so if I have the chance to take it out, might as well. So now we're really relying on top decks, because we're not going to be able to play these for a while, obviously. Although, Sarah is nice. She comes with a board clear. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Well, a potential. You have a potential to get it. A 0 cost that deals 5 damage to all minions except Ysera. Ooh. Okay, so this is a full Treant build, which is not ideal to be going against.
This'll be good.
I will say that much. But it is a very good deck, so I was joking, but now I'm not. Just observe the other deck. This is what you need to do for Druid. Don't ignore everything I'm doing. This right here, beautiful. I also got jack shit for card draw. Really don't have much choice here. I could draw cards, or I could just gain the mana crystals. I'm just gonna gain the mana crystals.
This'll be good.
So, yes, he's got a lot on the board, and it does look bad. But he's still at 4 mana. I'm going on to 8. And he's only got 2 cards. So we do have a potential to turn things around here. I'm probably going to summon the 2 taunt minions with this guy, Cenarius. I think he's going to be our saving grace here. So clearly he doesn't have a board buff. So I don't like that, but he's not the worst thing. You gonna play your last card? Yeah, we're definitely popping the taunts now. Because he does have lethal on board. Or we could do a 4-9 with taunt, but I like the idea of this.
Handle it!
Raid Leader is a good top deck. But does he have it? He has perfect lethal and space for it. Yep.
Well played.
That was good though. It's a good deck.